There's no better time to find these tremendous Mazda savings than right now at Team Mazda. Get 0% financing on any new Mazda CX-5, Mazda CX-30, Mazda CX-50, or the Mazda CX-90. Find out just how much you can save at Team Mazda on Airline.
Hello.
I know.
Jarring. Hello.
It is. It's just every time.
Good Monday morning to you. Thanks for joining us here on 9 News Now on WAFB+.
Welcome to it. Yeah.
We're still crowd struck.
Well, we definitely struck the striking out on the strike. It has been, and you may have noticed like a little lack of music, that kind of thing, and a little graphics and all that kind of still missing. We're on the air for the most part, but my goodness, it has been a weekend filled with just crazy.
Like crowd struck out.
Oh, absolutely.
It's scary how just one company going down can affect a domino effect like this.
Because of an update, a
software update.
Right.
It's kind of scary.
Yeah.
We walked into the newsroom Friday morning. There was blue screens everywhere. I'm like, oh my God! But I was on terra firma.
Yes.
You know, when you think about we can't communicate with the ground. All these tin cans is flying around in the air.
Right.
That was real, and the airlines are still having problems today.
We're going to talk about that in just a couple of minutes here, but as maybe you have a flight to check, get out in the sky, get your way to the airport. A lot of news that might be tied into it, including a traffic report that's coming up in just a minute. But Steve, right now on Doppler radar, we see a little of these storms, but what about throughout our Monday?
Yeah, get ready for more rain, and we're starting to get a few showers bubbling up, to your point, Liz. So we're going to start out with our first alert radar network. Nothing terribly widespread. You see rains increasing off the coast of southwest Louisiana. As we come in closer, though, we've got a downpour that's just west of Plaquemine. Looks like that's going to track up towards maybe Addis and Bruley and maybe the south side of Baton Rouge. Now showers increasing on I-10 out across the basin as you go a bit west of Gross Tate, near and west of Gross Tate. Shower near Livonia, another approaching Irwinville at this hour. So starting to get a few bubbling up locally. We got another that kind of passed near Jeanerette. That one now moving through parts of Iberia Parish as well. You can see kind of a mix of sun and some dark clouds over downtown right now. Sky 9 View brought to you by Our Lady of the Lake. There's been some isolated dense fog up around the airport this morning because most of our camera shots, like the one I just showed you over downtown, looking fine. But the airport reporting quarter-mile visibility right now. It was near zero last hour, and you see some fog out around Bogalusa, but almost all of our other sites are doing just fine. Temperature-wise, low to mid-70s, even upper 70s. Baton Rouge, Gonzales right now, 77 degrees. All right, here's a look at futurecast going forward. So through mid-morning, a few spotty showers, and then those showers and storms should start to increase late morning, lunchtime. You see scattered rain showing up. They'll continue to increase into the afternoon. That's a look at 3 o'clock. Here we are now getting into the evening, and rains begin to wind down. Not that we'll necessarily be completely dry this evening, but trending drier. So rain chances should really peak late morning through about mid to late afternoon. I've got highs today held below normal in the upper 80s, about 5 degrees below normal. So we'll take that. The pattern just not changing right now. We've got this persistent upper level trough kind of parked just northwest of us. We're in an area that's favorable for rain development relative to that trough. One thing we'll watch now over the next couple of days, a lot of moisture down here in the southern Gulf, some of that expected to surge northward, and not only is it going to keep good rain chances going, but the potential of some locally heavy rain might increase a little bit Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Heaviest rains currently forecast from parts of Texas into southwest Louisiana. Locally, the Weather Prediction Center showing 1.5 to 3 inches of rain on average near and north of the interstates the next 7 days. 3 to 5 possible closer to the coast. We'll keep an eye on that. So any given day, rain amounts for most of us should be manageable, but pockets of locally heavy rain could be in the mix again, especially through the mid part of the week. 70 to 80% on those rain chances through Thursday, a little bit lower Friday into the weekend, early next week. Still looking though at a 50 to 60% chance, and as the rain chances come down a touch, highs may rebound into the low 90s. It's coming up on 7:07 with an update now on your Monday morning drive. Here's Jerry.
Thank you so much for that, Dr. Steve. You are looking live at our Gordon McKernan camera, looking across I-10 in between College and Acadian Thruway. looking pretty good. We had a touch of fog out there earlier, looking a little bit better, even though the fog tool does still represent it in between here, places northward like St. Francisville, Central up to Clinton. And we do have several cones up. Some of them have been resolved, some haven't. Up towards Southern's campus, a stalled vehicle over at 408, that's Harding Boulevard. I-12 westbound, a crash over at exit 6 Millerville Road. That's actually still been there. And then going down to the south, we can't see it here, but this is near the I-10 in Sorrento area, going up LA 70 and not far away from Panama Road. And at Panama Road, there was a report of a crash there. We're going to keep you updated. Again, that's in Ascension Parish. Then going closer towards Kenner, the big airport, this is I-310 southbound, a crash over at that section of Airline at 61, and that portion of 61 going out that way represented in purple, suggesting a temporary closure in that area. I-10 East, I-12 East, and I-10 East between the 1012 to the LA 30, all looking pretty good. Green means you are good to go. Stick around. We'll be right back.
I hear us. There we go. Welcome back.
Nope. Monday, stupid Monday. Welcome back to it. Let's get to some of the headlines. I tell you what, man, it has been a couple weekends just filled with crazy, crazy stories, political, world-wise, that kind of thing. This past weekend, it was the news breaking that President Joe Biden would not be seeking re-election, and then that started a whole bunch of conversations. That's what we continue today.
Yeah, on X, President Joe Biden announcing in a letter saying that he is dropping out of the 2024 presidential race, saying that that is what's best for him and the country. So 30 minutes later, he shared another update saying who should be the best pick for the Democratic nominee? Kamala Harris, his vice president here. So today, a lot of people are asking, well, does she have what it takes? And not only that, who would her potential vice presidential pick be? You've got a number of floating governors across the country that are being floated for that name. But Matt, we're still waiting to see how this might develop here and when President Biden may address the nation about all this.
So we got, obviously, the Democratic caucus, they're going to be coming together for their convention and figuring it out. And it's going to be interesting to see how this all, because there are still a number of different paths this could take. But yeah, that headline from over the weekend, big, major impacts. Whew. Speaking of impacts, my goodness. Hey, how was your weekend, tech world? Friday, everything just kind of shut down, the biggest IT outage in history, and we're still feeling those impacts today. I mean, it's going to take a while, depending on what industry you're in. For example, airline industry, and I'm telling you, passengers feeling the pain.
And you're looking at a video of different airports from across the country. Yeah, because of this, CrowdStrike, a cybersecurity firm, issuing a software update. Microsoft Windows, a big purveyor, contracted with them. So they may still have some outages lingering. Delta Airlines is one of the biggest airlines we're seeing with impacted flights. We're seeing a lot of delays and cancellation as of this morning, between 400 to 700 flights canceled by Delta. Hey, by the way, if you have any unaccompanied minors traveling via Delta, they said that they're going to cancel that through Wednesday. So to Matt's point, triple check if you have a flight going out this week, because you might see some lingering outage updates to come.
Yes, please pay attention to all of it. Actually, you know what? Speaking of paying attention, let's get back into specifically South Louisiana here. Baton Rouge Police Department says they're looking for somebody specifically here. They got a name, they got a picture, they got an age, and they say he's, Liz, accused of domestic abuse.
Serious here. 37-year-old Jeremy Devon Jackson wanted on 2 counts of domestic abuse battery. We're told one of those charges involves serious bodily harm. So Crime Stoppers need you to let them know whether you've seen him or whether you know where he may be. It is a call to Crime Stoppers. Matt with tips.
Tough story out of West Baton Rouge over the weekend. A deadly ATV crash. This is just yesterday. A deadly ATV crash. Actually, it's a crash that injured someone else as well that not just took a life but injured as well. It's just such a sad situation here, Liz.
22-year-old Matt dead and a 15-year-old involved in the incident taken to the hospital, Our Lady Lake Regional Medical Center, or 15-year-old, the Children's Hospital there in Baton Rouge. Now we're told the condition of that 15-year-old still unclear, but we're told this happened in front of St. Peter's Baptist Church in Port Allen, kind of by Poydras Bayou Road. A big scene that you saw last night, and Matt, you can tell here the investigation is still ongoing. We're going to check in with state police to find out the latest.
Speaking of sad stories, my goodness, this house fire in Baton Rouge, San Clemente right here. This turned out to be deadly. Now we're figuring out, investigators are still trying to figure out what caused the fire and officially identify the victim, but a deadly house fire. Look at those.
This is the remnant of that home there. We're still waiting to find out the identity of that victim, but police and Baton Rouge Fire are still investigating this to find out what happened here, but a busy scene that we're taking you to there. And we also have some major updates in the state superintendent meeting with EBR School Board members today. This is going to be a private meeting here after the school board was not able to pick a finalist or superintendent for EBR schools.
So what happened? So there's Dr. Kay Brumley right there. We'll see what the conversation leads to, but EBR School Board's got a deadline coming up. They got to have a permanent super in place by Wednesday. We'll let you know what's going on. Matt Venezia letting us know what was going on today. He was picking up trash with the folks from Keep Tiger Town Beautiful.
Yeah, he was joining them on their morning pickup route there. They're out early every morning, and if you'd like to get involved with them, well, they are looking for more volunteers. They say the group is mostly retirees, but look, before summer starts, this might be a good opportunity to help find them, because boy, we sure do see litter on the streets of Baton Rouge, so you can help them clean up all around the area. If you don't have the time, they're also looking for monetary donations too.
Sure. I mean, it really is one of those great ways. We were just talking about earlier, like my kids would have to do, have to get some service hours.
Great opportunity.
Oh, there's plenty of trash around, unfortunately. Key Club, Beta Club, that kind of thing. Or just because you feel like you want to do something and do something right, do something to help, benefit, right? That kind of thing. What a great opportunity. Matt's got that story up there waiting for you right now. And to Steve's point, he was saying earlier, this is the right time this morning. Get her done this morning.
Yeah, that's right, because rain chances on the way up. We're already starting to see a few showers bubble up just west of Baton Rouge. So generally speaking, through the week ahead, rain, if you need to get stuff done outdoors, the mornings will be better. Although even at times in the morning, there'll be some rain around.
Good idea to have the WP weather app to let you know when it's coming, so you can move inside, especially if we're tracking any lightning or thunder too.
Yeah, you can get those alerts, toggle them on, let you know if there's rain nearby, lightning, all that stuff.
Love that. Great asset. Okay, follow us here on this Monday. We're following a lot of stories for you. The next update coming at 7:25. See you then.
You could be driving a Honda. Now's the best time to get an award-winning Honda during the Honda Summer Event at Team Honda. Find top performance and unbeatable reliability with our outstanding selection of new Hondas. Save on your new Honda today at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda.